Hey guys, welcome back to the Nonary Games 999. This is Teacher Your Gamer Girl signing on. So, in the last episode, a lot happened. The ninth person died. And I'm wondering how the hell we're gonna be able to actually get out without the ninth person, but okay. And we officially began the Nonary Games. Well, I say officially, but we ended up splitting up into two teams. One team went into door 5, and the other went into door 4, which we were one of the members that went into door 4. And, well, we've just gotten a lot of get to know of June, Santa, and Lotus. Also, if I may, I'm wondering if Zero is secretly one of the people we're supposed to be working with to get out of here. I mean, it could be possible. Like, maybe he gets a rush out of it. I could just be talking out of my ass. There's nothing to prove it. Hey, Jumpy! Where are you going? Oh, I was gonna go get you. I know, Santa told me. Come on, let's go. Okay, so where's the... Oh, the door's right in front of us. Yes! It unlocked. Good job, Junpei. Good, now we can get going. Come on, what are you guys standing around for? Let's get out of here. Come on, Jumpy, let's go! Alright, let's go. Yay!
Oh, another hallway.
Come on, open!
It's not going to open because you rattled it, you know.
Damn it!
Look over here!
Elevators. And the buttons... Of course they don't work.
The power must be out here too, just like by the staircase.
That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice.
Yeah.
Sure does.
Well then, let's open it.
All right, here I go.
Oh. So it's a kitchen.
What were you expecting?
A death trap.
Isn't it obvious? The exit? I was hoping this would be the way out of here.
The way out would have the number 9 on it.
You really think it'd be that easy?
Yeah, I know. Still.
If we can just get through this door, we should come out on the other side of that grate we saw earlier.
There's a card reader. Wait, where's the voice acting? Junpei, did you die? Don't we need a key for that?
No good.
Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive.
Anyway, let's take a look.
What happened? Junpei didn't read his lines for those two.
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of the B deck.
Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look.
Yes, hold your horses.
What did you figure out?
This is handy.
See? We came in here. Now if we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the grate.
How about that? She's right. We can get out through there.
There we go. Here, you can have it back.
Thanks.
Thanks for snatching it out of my
There's a
hands.
card reader on the right side of the door.
And that means the key card is somewhere in here, right?
That seems the most likely.
All right, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues.
Hey, Scooby-Doo!
Okay.
That was fast. I wasn't expecting another escape room quite yet. Okay. They're soup plates. They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? This looks like a serving table. I would imagine food is put here after it's prepared so that the waiters and waitresses can take it out to the customers. But something doesn't seem right here. Why are there so many plates? A voucher. It says appetizer. Excuse me, sorry. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A. I forgot my notebook. This is a notebook needing. Sorry, wow, my throat is really at it today. Appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. That's gotta be important, right? So, let's write this down. Appetizer 9, meat 10, soup A, and seafood dish F. That's gotta be important. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well excuse me, princess! Oh my god! 2 references! One for Scooby-Doo and the other for the Legend of Zelda cartoon. I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell that? They look just like any other plate from the 99-cent store. If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You are not terribly subtle. You're not. She's not wrong. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. Ugh, you really are ignorant, aren't you? Come on, it's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. Alright. Wow. This pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking tea from this pot would be really yummy. Spending a day off with June drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. But we don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. There's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. There's milk in here. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Cheese. And a bottle. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. June and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. Bottle of oil. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. Okay, that's it for this room, I guess. What's this? An iron oven. Looks pretty heavy duty. It's probably industrial quality. I bet you could cook anything with this. Anyway, let's have a look inside. Damn, I knew it. It's locked. And there's a keypad right there, so... all I've got here is a pot and a frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, I guess we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of an idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? There's some bottles of seasoning in here. Trash can. Nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. You got a point. Damn it. There's nothing in here. Hey, Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Wow, you're in bitch mode, aren't you? Listen, lady, I did you a favor. I knew you'd just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my. I don't recall asking you to do anything. Ugh. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me? Does it feel colder in here? Oh, countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. I'll be the judge of what's useful. But yeah, it probably isn't very useful. It's a tank with a pipe coming out. Nothing really that is special about it. There's a voucher at the end of the counter. Oh, here we go. This voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F on the voucher. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizer, 16 meat, 10 soup, 5 and 15 seafood. Maybe they're using the hexadecimal in here. And hexadecimal is... it's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, F, 10, 11. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. The base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers would go like this. A equals 10, B equals 12. I'm going to write this down so I don't forget it. A equals 10. B equals 11, and so on and so forth. C 12. D 13. E 14. F 15. And 10 is 16. Well, that's kind of weird. The 10 becomes 16 in base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added onto the normal system after 9. A10, B11, C12, D13, E14, F15, 10, 16, and so on. I think I get it. Right, so we need 9. There are 9 plates for appetizers. 9 is 9 even in hexadecimal and decimal. There are 10 soup plates, but there needs to be 10. There are 15 soup plates. It says F on the voucher. No, yeah, that's right. There are 16 meat plates. 16 is written as 10 on... That is nuts. What? Okay, Wait, hang on. Yeah. This is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if we put in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Hey, Junpei, why don't you try entering the numbers we found on the voucher earlier? The one that said appetizer 9, meat dish 10, soup 8, seafood dish, chef? Yeah. Convert 10A and F to base 10. Well, it's worth a shot. No dice. Looks like that's too many numbers. There's a pot on top of the stove. If there are some ingredients around here, I could cook something up for us. Lotus, you can actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You'd better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. Are you a cosplayer? And I can boil eggs too. Good job. Good for you. Well done. A sink. It's still got water in it. There are a couple of plates in there, but I don't think they're gonna help us much. What's this? A whetstone. Oh, why? Why do I need a whetstone? A whetstone? What are you planning to do with that? Ah, shit, don't tell me you're gonna try and smash open the card reader. Are you an idiot? If you do that, then we'll never get out of here. Oh. Yeah, I guess it would be bad, huh? This whetstone's only gonna be useful if we need to sharpen something. The bottle's old, but we might be able to use the oil inside for something. Maybe we could put it on the old hag's face. Might moisturize a little. Get rid of some of those wrinkles. How about we put it on your face and then light it on fire? Jesus Christ! People, please, calm the hell down. Alright, it's going... do you think this was all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. I wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on top of the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Oh. It looks like the area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. Sealed shut, eh? Oh. Yes, it's sealed shut. Is there nothing else here? Maybe this table is for preparing food. There are plates everywhere. Oh, what's this? This bolt is rusted in place. It won't budge. Of course! Maybe I put some oil on it. Hey! Just a little bit of oil and... Come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch! Whoa! Yes! Gotcha, you little bastard! You did it, Jumpy! You're so smart! I didn't even check this place before.
Oh, it's cold in here.
Oh no. Don't tell me the doors are gonna get closed behind us.
What is this place?
Are you blind? It's a freezer.
Oh, no way. That's way too cold for me.
In that outfit, I believe you.
I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. I'm going to leave the rest to you.
Oh, whoa. It's really cold in here.
Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this.
Are you kidding? A fever is when you're heating up. This will cool her down.
No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now.
But...
Huh?
I knew it.
No! Why did it suddenly close? Ah! The knob's frozen.
But why?
Lotus, you bitch!
It looks like the pipe next to it broke, and...
Hey, Lotus! You're out there, right? Open the door!
What do you want? What's going on?
The door won't open! Try opening it from that side, please!
Oh, fine. Like, if you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out.
Thanks a lot, you bitch. Oh, she's probably the one that closed it behind us.
God damn it.
Anyway, let's find a way out. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents.
Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay?
Right.
There's some frozen meat up there. It looks like pork. Huh? What's this? Looks like a tag or something. A chunk of pork. Jumpy, is there a slip of paper in that meat? I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, it'll probably rip. You need to defrost that. Don't think we're gonna be doing that in this room. Yeah, no. Dry ice. Dry ice? Can't you make that stuff cause cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Explode. Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Santa, you're a genius!
Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right?
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how warm it has to get for it to turn back into gas again.
Hell if I know. How is that gonna help us anyway?
Oh, well, I figured we might be able to use it to get out of here.
Carbon dioxide sublimation point is negative 109 degrees. Any warmer than that, and it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid.
Oh, how do you know that?
Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge.
Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off.
She's shivering. The poor girl's shivering.
Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, you poor girl.
You're just doing that on purpose, aren't you?
Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it doesn't turn into a liquid first.
You want it out of the freezer now. It did seem rather odd. Does it seem odd? I mean, it's dry ice. Although if you put dry ice... Yeah, it does seem rather odd.
It is kind of weird.
But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns to liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure...
It won't turn into a liquid, right?
That's right. Instead of melting, it'll do what's called sublimating and change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one.
See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 degrees and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide?
There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into liquid when it goes above 32 degrees.
Huh?
I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees.
Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees?
You mean there's water that freezes at 96 degrees?
Yeah, well, you could also look at it as ice that won't melt until it's 96 degrees.
So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called?
I heard it's called Ice 9.
Ice 9?
Originally, Ice 9 was a made-up substance invented by a science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists.
Wait, hold up. So is this thing called Ice 9, or is it water?
Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you could think of it as a polymorph of H2O. Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different.
So you're saying normal water and this Ice 9 are like that?
Yup. Have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of things to it. But whatever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by ship was discovered to have crystallized during the trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that day, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled to less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like... how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating. Communicating in some way that we can't sense. And now it's happening everywhere.
Was honestly impressed.
Wow, that's pretty interesting. But, what does that have to do with Ice 9?
What she's saying is that it's a lot like Ice 9. What happened, I mean.
A lot like? Oh, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees? Man.
It'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not gonna have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kinda at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore.
At least you're taking responsibility for going off topic.
Seriously, I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So let's get cracking, alright? We gotta find a way out of here.
Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer.
Is there anything else? Or was the... Nope, I got frozen chicken. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey, June, can you say that again? Huh? Say it again. It's really hard. Again. It's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Nothing, I'm fine. Get your head out of the gutter. If it's that hard, you could probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe we can use it to break something. Like the door? Okay, what's this up here? Oh, okay, fine. What's this down here? Sturdy rope! It's a rope. Well, we could use it to attach something to something else, I suppose. There's so much stuff in here. Oh, why don't we take some of it out, Jumpy? A water bottle. It's gonna be frozen solid. A water bottle. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. So we pretty much explored everything. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice? What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? Ah. There's water dripping out from this pipe. It looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze it in place. This water actually seems almost warm. Let's start out by putting the dry ice into the water bottle. But the dry ice is too big. Well, you gotta figure out a way to make it smaller then, don't you, genius? Jeez, okay. Alright, the dry ice is all in pieces now. I'm gonna put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. So, you put the dry ice in the water bottle, Dumpy? If it explodes, it could probably blast away the ice on the door. So how are we gonna get it to stay against the doorknob? And let's just tie a rope on here. Water bottle bomb.
Put water into the bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. Now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's set. So, what do we do now?
We just need to give it a little, tap. The bottle's already about to pop. If we just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own.
A small rock. Huh. A small rock. Alright, this ought to do the trick.
Ah, some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea.
Alright, guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere.
Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius?
There isn't really anywhere big enough.
Yeah, there is. Look, right here. We can hide in there. Come on, get inside, quick. Alright, here I go. 3, 4, 5.
Isn't it 3, 2, 1?
Way.
Yeah, it's 3, 2, 1.
Oh, oops.
That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man.
Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready?
Yes, whenever you're ready.
Just throw the damn thing.
Alright, here I go. 3, 2, 1.
Jumpy! The ice on the door! Is it gone?
Yeah, it's gone!
The blast must have shattered it.
Yes! Alright, let's see if it opens.
Hooray! We're out!
Move! Oh, god damn it! Hot, 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 hot! Fuck!
Well, what? What did you expect?
Well, you did just grab the grill. What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus?
Welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys.
Thanks for helping, bitch.
What were you doing?
What do you mean, what was I doing? I was waiting.
We were gonna die!
Oh, yeah? But you didn't. So everything worked out all right, didn't it?
What the hell?
Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried.
Oh, don't give me that crap.
I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck here, and I'd die too. See? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. So, all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops?
You probably don't even have a cell phone on you.
Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you.
What's that?
You didn't close the door, did you?
What? You think I closed the door on you? Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too.
Yeah, I guess so. If she'd really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside.
Yeah, and she didn't do that. That would have been an extra move to have made sure we died.
But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least, not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Oh, yes, well that's all right. As long as you understand.
Hey, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death.
How rude! I was plenty busy.
Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go.
Right, so let's cook this on here. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you going to do that? What are you going to do if the paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like we're gonna burn, it's gonna burn right away, right? It just lights on fire. As soon as he says that. We just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Looks cool. Looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful! Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch! See? I told you! Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out! It's not coming out! This thing's frozen stiff! I can't get it out! So, are we going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, looks that way. Where? I don't see any knives anywhere. Unless I missed something. Countertop. We've got a rolling pin and a colander, nothing useful in other words. That's the exit. It's a big old iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. Hey, Santa. Could you open that door, please? What the hell? There's no way I could open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age where your eye's starting to go, huh? You'd better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door opened. This has got the two of them on edge. We gotta get out of here and fast. Is there a knife anywhere? I don't think a whetstone's going to work. What's the point, right? Well, I thought there was an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yup. Might as well be locked for all the good going back out there would do. Wow, what a nice dish rack. I'd love to have that in my kitchen. Why don't you take it back with you? Are you offering to carry it for me? Why don't you ask Seven? You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that into my home, do you? Wow. Wow. Hey, is that a boiler over there? Who knows? The pipe goes up into the ceiling. Maybe, just maybe, we could climb into that pipe and get out of here. Idiot. How the hell are you supposed to get into a pipe that size? Well, at least he kind of got my joke. That makes me kind of happy. Oh boy. Uh... Where would there be knives? Seriously? Wait, are we supposed to add it all up together? Like... Hmm. How are we gonna cut it? We have nothing. It's kind of far away. I can't really tell, but is that a ladle? I don't really think a ladle is going to be very useful. Excuse me, sorry. Wow, my throat is really acting up right now. Come on! What am I missing? I think I've explored everything. It won't let me check this thing. It won't let me check this thing out. Even though it's a huge thing, I could possibly have something in it. Where the hell would you put a knife? Seriously. They're lights, buddy. Nothing weird about that. Well, you never know. Stranger things have happened. What in the hell? Oh my god. That's not a ladle! That's a spatula! We could use it to cut! Oh my god. Can I check that? Oh my god. Am I really gonna have to? Okay. So... I'm a dumb. Found our knife.
Knife? I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this.
It's futile.
Futile?
You know, a waste, useless, pointless.
Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up?
Oh, no reason really. I was just thinking about futility.
Huh? Why were you thinking about futility?
Well, it has something to do with the Titanic.
The Titanic?
Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted?
Actually, I have.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about. There was a novel that had a bunch of stuff in it that described the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank.
Yeah, that's the one. The title of the novel is Futility. It was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But
I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book, but the story was the same, right? It was just like what happened on the Titanic?
yeah,
Well, I heard it was all a hoax.
a hoax?
I heard that the stuff that matched up to the Titanic so well was actually added after it sank. Apparently, the only thing that was the same originally was that a boat ran into an iceberg and sank.
But the novel was published in 1898, 14 years before the accident.
Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that was his chance, you know? He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel, so that it matched the Titanic exactly.
Really?
Really. There's no such thing as premonitions or any of that stuff.
Actually, there might be.
But, that wasn't the only book that predicted the Titanic sinking.
It wasn't?
Yep. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. One in 1886 and one in 1892. Stead wrote two stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, two ships collided. Many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank.
I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that it seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even other ships.
Right, I knew you'd say that.
Hmm?
But what if Stead had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing?
What? Automatic writing? Wait, are you talking about when someone's possessed by a spirit and then they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing?
Yes,
What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull.
but Jumpy, you said you believe in curses.
Come on, that's totally different. Okay, let's say, hypothetically, that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this Stead dude wrote his thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed him so he could write that stuff?
That's not it.
What's not it?
Stead wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing.
Oh. What are you smoking?
Yeah, really? Like, he wrote both of those things. You gonna tell me he was dead before they were even written?
William Thomas Stead was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes.
But the book...
20 years before it happened.
Well,
Sorry, but that's a little... fishy.
Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay?
Huh? But
Come on, let's get back to it.
Maybe I'll use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. Blade on the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Yeah, I'm a dummy. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife, Yes, I cut the fork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some kind of code? Damn it, they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for? You think maybe it means corporate finance? No, she's talking about the hexadecimal stuff. I thought it was clever and funny. Okay. 12 plus, and since we're talking about the hexadecimal stuff, it'd be 16 equals 28 plus F, which is 15, equals okay, so that's 13. Carry the 1. 43. So this is probably what you're supposed to use to enter the password. Maybe if you put in the right number, it'll open the oven door. And Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. So basically when I'm ready to submit my answer, I'll press E. So if I screw up, I just press C, right? Lotus nodded. Alright, let's give it a shot. So I currently have 43. That was it! Sounds like the metal is falling. Well, I guess that went well. Yeah! The door opened! Good job, Jumpy! Saturn keycard. This looks like lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off. This is a symbol for Saturn. Remember? There was an elevator next to the main staircase. Wasn't there a marker like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that means that card ain't gonna help us get out of this room then. I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Yes! I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy! Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. Oh my god, why did that take so long?
I think we've been here before.
I'm saving it here. I'm saving it here. That took way too long. I'll continue this in the next episode. Until then, this is the Gamer Girl signing off. Bye bye.